I'm joined with Joaquin Marias from Argenta Silver. Joaquin, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So
Thank you
let's
very
start
much.
talking about silver here because the price of gold keeps ripping higher and higher. Silver is doing well, but I think that a lot of silver bulls think it should be keeping in line with gold, if not outpacing it. When you think about the price of silver, what's going through your head?
Well, I think that it hasn't started now. It started before, We are looking at this run, and I think that we will see better things coming on. Everybody has been talking about that. We are here now at Beaver Creek, and people is just talking about that. I have seen some people with this silver symbol on their t-shirts, right? And that was not happening on the previous Beaver Creek or in the other conferences. So we are starting to see the markets pick up, but I think that there's something better for us. We are starting to see companies like my company or other junior companies that are starting to see as well this pick up on their stock price related to the silver and the gold price, right?
So let's talk about Argenta. We spoke at Rick Rule, but there is a number of people who are going through our playlist for the week of Beaver Creek interviews, and they're unfamiliar with the name. What's the high-level story for those people?
Okay, high level story. 1 year ago here in Beaver Creek, we were raising the first $15 million to build a company that at that moment we didn't know what was going to be the name. So this story is that new that 1 year ago here, it was just the beginning of an idea. And we raised those $15 million aiming to buy a Kebar project, which is located in the north of Argentina, in the province of Salta. And that's how we ended up buying the project. We end up starting to build this company. We call it Argenta Silver. And on the last 11 months, we have created a company which has over $200 million in market cap. Our share price has been multiplied by many times. We started with a share price of 15 cents, and at this moment it's above 80 cents. So it's doing really, really well. And as I was saying, the project is located in the north of Argentina, in the Salta province. This is a pure silver play. They are extremely rare. There is no copper, no lead, no zinc, and no gold in the existing resource. The existing resource is 45.3 million ounces of silver at 482 grams per ton, and that's in the indicated, and there are 4.1 million ounces of silver at 417 grams per ton on the inferred category. So it's a beautiful resource. We have all the infrastructure from camp to roads, external infrastructure like a gas pipeline, a railroad, a high voltage power line, everything coming towards our project. So we bought at that moment a project that the only thing that required was great management, financing, good financing, a strategy behind, and to start moving things forward. And that's what I have been doing since I've been managing the company. I think that we have been doing great. And if you get into our webpage, you will see a beautiful graph where you can see how our market price has been going up and the amount of money that we have put into the project that we have spent. It's very small. We have only spent since January $5.5 million, and with that we have created a $200 million company. So, we are running this company in a very lean way, in a very interesting approach. I am committed to turn every dollar from the investors into something that has a return to them. So that's where we are going, and we have been doing a great job with that.
So you guys recently had some exploration success. I can see it in the stock price, up 54% over the last month. What can you tell us about that?
Well, so the exploration results that are coming out from the ground, we are drilling 4,000 meters. That 4,000 meters will be completed next week. We are at the beginning of September, so by mid-September we will be completing this 4,000 meters, and the results that have been coming out from the ground are spectacular. What we have been doing is we have been drilling step-out drill holes. We have been drilling some infill areas or gaps that we found on the resource, and these gaps that we found on the resource, we were asking ourselves, hey, are these gaps mineralization gaps or just drilling gaps that nobody has been drilling there? We drilled them, finally we hit mineralization. So this is telling us a lot of things, and with that we are we are putting us in a much larger program. We will start drilling probably 12 to 15,000 meters on the Argentine summer, that it's winter in North America, it's summer in Argentina. So in between November and May, November from this year and May from the other year, I hope that we will be completing 15,000 meters of drilling in 2 places. And will be split in 2 phases that will run that will run parallel. That's our approach, to run parallel both things. It's resource expansion and target exploration. So with the resource expansion, we will be working on the existing resource, trying to make it bigger. And on the exploration side of things, we will be trying to find another one of the one that we already have. We will be exploring and drilling the other targets, trying to find more mineral.
So since we last spoke at the Rule Symposium back in July, you guys have raised $17.5 million in new funds. It sounds like a lot of that's going to drilling. Is that sort of the use of funds, sir?
Well, we raised there was a bought deal. The bought deal was for $15 million. And one of our biggest shareholders did use of his pro rata right. So he put $2.5 million for keeping his pro rata.
That's that Mr. Justra?
Eduardo Elstein. Justra, Frank, he also participated. But Eduardo Elstein did use of the whole pro rata right, and he put $2.5 million. So that ended up for us being $17.5 million. And that money, with the money that we already have, has converted into a treasury of 24 million Canadian dollars that we have now in the treasury. We have no pending payments, no debts, and with the $24 million, we are going to embark ourselves in this 15,000 meters of drilling. I want to tell you something that it's very interesting. We have been drilling, and on this gap that we drill an all-time record-breaking result. We drill 1 meter at 18,467 grams per ton of silver. That was within a larger intercept of 40 meters at 1,026 grams per ton of pure silver. And I'm not talking about silver equivalent grades. This is pure silver. And believe me that having those results there, it's very important, not only because the silver is there, but it's telling us how rich the system it is. And it's telling us, or it's bringing up the question, what if some of those fluids went sideways and we have another one of those nearby, right? That's why we need to embark ourselves into exploration work as well.
So last question for you here. If I'm an investor watching this and I want to judge the company over the next 12 months, what am I looking out for? When can I start to expect to see drill results, or what moves the dial for the company so that you can continue to go out and raise those big bucks?
So there is a commitment, as I told you, that every dollar that we bring in, we will turn it into value. The way that we do that is by putting that money into the ground. We have some advantages. We have the camp that it's built. We have the internal roads that are built there. So we don't need to invest big in infrastructure. The money from investors is going straight into the ground, and that is translated immediately into results that are coming from the lab. As soon as we get the results, we put them in news releases and we disclose. So the continuous flow of news, it's like that. It's going to be continuous. We are going to be announcing new results coming out from these 4,000 meters. Then we will start drilling for the summer program in Argentina, and we will start looking at those results coming out. So I would tell to your audience, stay there tuned, because more results will be coming out. They will be coming out as far as we can have financing. We will be drilling and results will be coming out.
All right. Well, Joaquin, thanks for hopping on. I know our audience loves silver stories, so we appreciate you doing this. And hopefully this time next year we can sit down and you guys will have some more great results for us.
Sounds amazing. Thank you.